Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in, boss, and everybody else hanging out. We are finishing a matchup real quick, and then I'm going to head back over to Ark. We are still Pregigante with a Reaper. So, yeah, we're still working on that. Popping skulls over here. Oh, I spawned on the exit. Like, why does this look backwards? That's because we were... Oh, there's an ass. Yeah, there's a... You shithead. All right. Come on, Vanguard.
ASA report. In pursuit of the target. ASA, you cut out.
We have been cut off from our brethren. The heretics' jamming must reach this far.
We have no choice but to follow. Let us hope this is not a trap.
That guy just looked confused.
Boons of the Imperium. Salve for all wounds. The foolish beast thinks it will escape above ground, but it will not evade my ring.
Let me go see the other side. Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Oh, I think there's a shit dick on you right now.
What?
Never mind. I thought that was a thrasher or whatever, trawler.
Oh,
I shall have a word with the armory master.
do you use them?
No.
Alright, take that one. I don't have any, but my house full, so.
Alright, so there's going to be more inside the boss arena too. There's some frag grenades. And I have my sniper rifle. There's the armory switch out if you need it.
I'm good. I'll get my hammer.
Just popped you. Just shredding his ass, dude. I need ammo. Yeah, there's a stim here if you need it.
Yeah, just mark it if you get a chance.
I tried to. It's where the little pin is.
Gotcha.
There's another stim right here. I need this stim. Yeah, there's stims all around the spot here.
Precisely what we need.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Leave me alone. Hey, Tattoo Man. We're just finishing up this map real quick, this match on Space Marines, and we're going to jump right over. And dude, as soon as you left yesterday, I got Pregagante. Like literally within like 10 minutes of you.
That thing is crackling with energy now.
I'm pissing him off. I'm pissing him off. Oh, he's so angry at me. I need health. I need health so bad. Oh, I'm dead. Save me, Vanguard.
Cut out too, man.
Oh. Let me go invisible. I'm going to come grab you. I'm invisible. He can't see me. I'm John Cena. You'll be invisible too. You're invisible. We're both invisible. Yay! Oh, God. I need to find a health kit. Stems. Stems. Health. 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 Jesus.
Oh god, I'm about to go down again.
Alright, I'm charging up. Smacking them. I'm hitting them. I'm out of ammo again. And I'm blinded. Ammo. Give me ammo. Give me ammo. Give me ammo. Oh, good lord. Alright, he's down. I mean, I went back down there and it was still there. Yeah, so I was going to get it one way or another, but it just so happened that that guy grabbed it. So, you know, he did trap it, making it a little bit easier. But did you see how he grabbed me off the back of the rock drake? You don't necessarily need to build a trap. You just have to have something that can tank it. So, it's one of those things that it works. It's just one of those. If you set up properly, you can get it in a, you know. Apparently, your chest plate doesn't take damage though, so we could have stayed down there, force fed him a little bit more, and then actually did it. I was just so worried last night that my chest plate would have broke and we wouldn't have been able to get out with it, and I would have died. And just pain and suffering. I didn't want to do all that, so I just played the safe card, went back real fast, fixed everything, and we got it. It's actually. And did you know that when you log out, it actually what's it called? It pauses the gestation period. So when I log out, the gestation of the Reaper stops, which I think is pretty weird.
That sucks. How long is the gestation take?
It's 4 or 6 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours. It's 6 hours gestation.
So you have to stay on 6 hours just to, or
Yep.
it stops it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well, it's. I mean, it's officials, man. Officials is silly.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another level up. Very nice. What was this? Oh, and we got another mastery point for the this the old snipper.
Nice.
So let me check out my stats real quick, and I will jump over to Arc real fast. But we are finally level 11. That's cool.
Dang, I almost upgraded both of those.
Yep. I want that. Excuse me. Remaining stationary for 2 seconds. Yeah, we want that. We stay still for 2 seconds and we get the vantage point with the primary weapons damage being 20% increase, which is awesome. But yeah, Tattoo Man, it's they're not as difficult as a lot of people really make. It's just about getting a decently leveled out rock drake, making sure that it can tank with a good set of armor. The better your armor, the better everything, you know, blah blah blah. Make sure you have a couple suits on you, or have one suit on, or 2 suits on you and one on the rock drake, just in case wacky wonky shit happens. And apparently you don't have to worry about your what's it called? Your oh goddamn. Your armor rating. I thought that when it hit your armor in the first game in ASE, that your armor would be degraded because you're taking a spike through the chest. You know what I mean? But apparently that's just wrong.
Alright, bro, I'll hop off for a second. Oh, sorry about back. I'm gonna keep playing this for a little bit. I'm gonna take a break for a little bit, though.
Alright, dude.
I'm gonna watch your stream and stuff. And then, if you do want to hop back on this, let me know.
Yeah. Alright, brother. Excuse me. Hey, Junior, how you doing, man? But we are still Pregigante. I still need to grab some more levels for it. We cannot go down to the red zone by any means, because I do not want to lose the baby due to radiation, but we still have 2 hours and 32 minutes left before we give birth. No, not yet. We still need full, I think it's 75, right? 75 is full XP. We've only got 46, so we still need to run out and handle that. But we do have an area now that we can use for birthing. I still need to put an airlock on it though. So we'll probably redesign it a little bit. But we do need to go up and kill some more stuff. I'm thinking about doing it with the Spino because it just seems faster. But I don't know. But this is the Reaper birthing area. I was going to put a light in here, but I was under attack last night because I'm a jackass. I know there's a light. Yeah, there's. About to say, I know I have a light. I couldn't find it last night because every time I opened up that, I didn't have my bulb dog on me, so I was getting hit by Nameless because for some reason they're allowed to spawn on player-made objects, and I don't understand that. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually bringing this up one, removing this block, and then making 2 more this way with more walls. And making kind of an airlock here. But to be honest, I really kind of need to go down and grab more Reaper pheromones, because as many as we have right now, we don't have enough. We do not have enough. We only have 4. But I'm definitely not going to risk losing the baby to the radiation. So that's one of those things that I'm probably okay with. You know, not messing with. So let's go ahead and grab the Drake. I'm hoping that they patch this thing up to make it a little bit more, you know, appropriate feeling. Nameless really isn't. They really aren't worth too much experience now, are they? We might wander up to the northern part of the map real quick. Come on there, little buddy. Get up here and relax. Yeah, I think the Spino is better too for EXP as well, or XP or whatever the hell it is. Get as many levels on my baby as possible. We're doing a pretty decent amount right now with the yeah, dude. If you look down this way, down that way, you can kind of see where it says offspring XP, and when I hold it, it says Reaper gestation. I am pregigante. Ready? Ready? I look normal now. Look at that baby lump. I got a baby lump. It's wiggling. It's wriggling in my belly. It's wriggling. Yeah. We are pregigante, and we're trying to get experience. Right now we're at 51. I believe it's 75 is maximum experience, which isn't not doable, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely doable, especially with the weird kind of spawns that they have in pockets of animals. And because we have it's going to be a mess when it pops out. Yeah, dude. I love the animation. The Reapers are like legitimately. You can a catfish can attest to it as well. It's something that we always aim for. Whenever me and him would play on the original, it's something that I always aimed for. Was getting down there and getting a Reaper baby. But it's a lot of prep work. If you don't do your prep work, then it turns into a giant mess, and the prep work takes forever. So it's one of those things that it's nice when it works, but when it doesn't work, man, it turns into a nightmare. All right. My little guy should probably take a quick break. There's a player around us somewhere. My dog's going nuts. I might want to turn that off. I don't care if there's other players around. This isn't PvP. Yeah. Enemy player detection is off. Excuse me. But we're going to run over here to the... Oh, you know what? We could probably take some of this stuff out too. We are going to have to empty our inventory soon, though. Damn, that's a pretty strong bulldog. Ovis didn't stand a damn chance. Just run through and just whack everything. It's my old home. The green base. Well, that guy was gonna get the smoke, but never mind. Most of the time there's angry stuff all over the place over here. Like this guy. He's angry. And he's got a lot of experience. This guy is angry. Come here. now he needs the rest. But he also needs some more of that. I'll take that. I don't want any of that. I like being naked, thank you. Why do I have stone in my inventory? Weirdness? I've got a stone structure. I believe stone should still suffice. I want to say stone will be okay. But yeah, I've got a... I've got an area for it. I'm gonna redesign it. Ooh, all the babies. Baby's got levels too. It's 54 now. Still got some still got quite a bit of levels to go, but we're at 54 now. Yeah, that's a strong parasaur. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I would assume it's going to be like 2 or 3 days, probably. And that's if it's like out full time. I seriously doubt I'm going to leave this thing out full time. $10. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I mean, it is official. It's going to take a hot minute, I would assume. Mr. Roll Rat. We're at 56. So we are getting pretty close. But we're on 2x still as well, so with it being on 2x, we should still... So if it's 10, then that means that on 2x it's going to be 5. So, but I wouldn't be surprised, man. That's heavy though. That's a heavy amount. But that would make cloning the more appropriate way of getting a Reaper. Just having somebody come out to your cloning chamber with a max level. Because they're not breedable. Because when you get a Reaper, it's a king. Come here, Spino. They nibble on the tushy. Ooh, a green drop. Damn it. Yeah, we got about 2 hours. We should have more than enough time. Sure. And sure, why not? I'll take the spear bolts, I guess. A little bit of Ovis. Delicious. Come on now, you can do it. Get an ass ton of arrows. Come here, friends. $61. Oh, come on. Regain your stamina. Takes 3 days. And yeah, I figure about 3 days, 4 days. And is that with 2x? Because if that's not 2x, then it's going to be about a day, or a day and a half, 2 days. You're somebody's tame. I got all excited there. Still got about 2 hours. I think we'll be A-okay to actually get full levels on this Reaper baby. And go from there. $62. Doing pretty good on levels too. On this guy. We need to try to get him up to 500 melee. But that's definitely going to be doable. Let's grab this out. That. Drop all of that. We could go up to the surface, which is quite a bit more dangerous, in my opinion, than most of the stuff in this damn game. Because surface is as soon as it hits nighttime, it's safe. But is that Junior? That is Junior. Hi, Junior. I believe it's right over here, right? Or we went the wrong way. It's up here. It's right over there. Let's slow our roll real quick. So we gain a little bit of stamina here in a second. We'll just come up here to the light. Gain a little stamina real fast. Give me a second. It's pretty cool. We're on officials. We got our first Reaper baby on ASA. And it's on officials. So it's good feels. Still got a little bit of time that we can come up here. So let me go ahead and meander my way up to the surface real fast. I don't think there's going to be any drops. People have been kind of stealing all the drops. But there's generally some nasties around this area. Yep. Let's smash these guys up. We just want to make sure that we can actually get away from them, because when they die, they put off an acid cloud. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't feel like that's worth it. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. The real question was was it worth it? And I really don't think it is. Because if they give enough experience, I mean, sometimes that risk is worth, but that's not enough experience for it to really be worth. I'd prefer to take my chances against all the little creatures. You building stuff? What you doing there, bud? Could have been an ass and stolen all of his cryopods as he was crafting them. It'd be nice if you functioned like a normal Drake. There's some max level animal somewhere near us. Any spooky dinosaurs that want to be eaten? Oh, right there. Glad I take some bugs, I guess. That's fine too. We should actually find our way over to a plant and heal our dude up real fast. Because those Reapers smack hard as shit. Get some stamina real quick. We got 11 more levels, 2 hours. We should be more than adequate amount of time. I'm definitely taking this guy. Level 65. Oh, come on. Is it really like right there? It's an ass hairs away. Oh, with this goofy shit. Clear the area a little bit. $66. Now the trick about this is you got to jump off of them, and then you can start feeding them. Excuse me. And let's start shoving his gullet full of food. But that's the trick behind it. You don't want to sit on them while you're feeding them next to the plant, and it has to be a plant that's naturally growing out of the ground instead of in a planter. It has to be a naturally growing plant. And it will help boost healing effect. We're getting up there pretty quickly. So we're getting pretty fast healing. For arc, healing normally takes 10-15 minutes to get back to full health if you're force feeding them, and that's with the lower end stuff. Yeah, that's one of those big things, man. A lot of people really don't get to see that very often. Normally nowadays a lot of people are just cloning, so to actually see one spring out of somebody's chest, especially on officials and a solo, right, you're a certain kind of crazy if you're a solo and you're getting reapers. What's up, Junior? Hanging out over on shorts. But we're almost fully healed up already. We're like right there. As a matter of fact, screw it, we'll just finish it up. There it is. We have more arrows. Free tool. To the trash with you. Let's look for some big animals. I mean, these guys being one bite's always nice, but you're not getting a whole lot. Oh no. That's a basilisk. I don't want that. As a matter of fact, I should probably just jump away. I never seen it. I'm not wearing a bio suit. If we were wearing my hazard suit, I wouldn't have such a problem with it, but because it can poison us off the back of it, I am not even messing with that right now. Just not happening. I'd prefer to go down the river. Better yet, we can just go down into the blue zone again. Right in this area, there's a lot of random shit. To be honest, probably want to clap on this guy real quick, because these nameless are dickheads. Free tool, arrows. We're at level 68. Grab some more stuff in the area. Also, I don't know if anybody's heard about this game before or not, but I'm super excited. There's going to be a new PlayStation exclusive on the 8th of October. And it's a spooky, scary game, and it's like the only horror game that I've said a million times that I think it's the best horror game like ever. Welcome back. So they just remastered it, and the community of people that actually enjoyed it are really excited about it, because it looks like they're doing it the right way. They're doing minimum changes. They're not doing a whole lot of different stuff with it, and it looks just updated. Hey man, how you doing? Hey, dude. How you guys doing? Welcome in. But yeah, I'm super excited about this game. Broham. Broski. Brobafett. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Not too much, man. Not too much. We're just kind of roaming around and killing stuff blindly. We have a baby in our belly. So we're just kind of cruising around. We're almost leveled up all the way. We're at 74 out of 75 levels. I believe 75 is max. So we should be very close. Yep. That Megalosaurus really did us some good levels. All right. But yeah, we are finally getting the high level end game stuff on this map. So once we get this Reaper, man, we are basically going to be unstoppable. The lurk commands. It just basically lets me know, hey, I'm watching, but I'm not here, or I'm doing something. I'm folding laundry, making lunch. I'm here watching the channel. You're getting a view, but don't ask me shit because I am doing something. That's the lurk commands. Yeah, we're at 75. It doesn't say max. So let me randomly kill more stuff. Yeah, that's basically what the lurk commands are about. Doesn't really do anything. But it does show up on my command list over on Nightbot. There's a dashboard that you can use, and it shows my my regulars and stuff like that. It'll show me people that the most chats and whatnot. And just random statistics. Oh, that thing might kill me. I don't want to mess with that. What level? I don't know how much I want to mess with that. I'm on fire! Just whack the shit out of my health. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's as high as it goes. Yep, 75 is it. Good Lord, with all this fire. Fire and brimstone, I'm still on fire. Jesus Christ. Why? Because why not? I mean, it's in front of my base. It's going to sit there regardless. I didn't really want it there anyways, so. Quite a bit. If a woodchuck wanted to chuck wood, it can actually chuck a lot. Let's nibble on some meat real quick. Pull that guy in. We still have an hour and 45 minutes before this guy pops. So with that being said, I could probably make up the grab these, grab those. We don't really need those though. Yeah, we do. Yes, we actually do. So let's go back down. Excuse me. To the birthing room. Pick this up. Pick that up. Pick this up. All right. There and there. Very nice. That dude Prego. Yeah, dude. I'm pregnant as shit. Looks normal. Until you realize I've got pregnant belly. My offspring. I am gestating right now. If you look down this way, not that way. I'm trying to. So if you look down that way, at the very bottom, it says Reaper Gestation. It's essentially the Alien. If you ever seen the movie The Alien, we got a face hugger inside of our chest. So we're gestating a face hugger that's going to rupture out of our chest, and then that is going to turn into a Reaper King as it ages. So it's going to grow, and as it matures into adulthood, that's a tumor, my guy. Well, in an hour and 40 minutes, it's going to rupture out of our chest, and if we're not in a cut it off. Well, it's the most hardcore tame in the game, basically, especially right now. This tame is one of the most difficult in the game. And then you got super rare tames like the Phoenix, but this tame is one of the most difficult in the game. Not the most, but one of the most. There's a lot of preparation that goes into it, and a lot of stuff. And to get down there, you have to be in a hazard suit, which is a time limit, and the whole red zone's irradiated. So if you don't have a hazard suit on, you're dying within seconds. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on with the. So let's let me go in here real quick. So up here, this is the green zone. Obviously, it's green. The green zone is up at the very top. This map is not. It's not really like a full-on map. If you try going from point A to point B, it's not going to work. The map is actually down. So the green zone's way up here. The blue zone is the next zone. It's down a little bit further. And then over here with all the purple, that is Hell's Pit. So you got green zone up here, blue zone in the middle, the devil's asshole down at the very bottom. And the devil's asshole is irradiated. All that purple shit down there is just irradiated. So this whole section is just one giant radiation pool of death. And if you're not wearing a suit, you die. So you have to make sure you have radiation suits. You have to make sure that if you're taking damage, if you're fighting stuff and you're taking damage, your suit's going to take damage. So you really can't fight down there on foot. You have to have decent tames to get down there and to actually, you know, survive. But if you have a level 5, it's not going to work because everything's beating your ass. So you have to find a laundry list of different things that are a high enough level and then raise them up to be a tank to get down into the red zone. And from the red zone, you got a few things that you have to do before you get a Reaper, like get a Rock Drake. So you got to go steal Rock Drake egg from the Rock Drake trench, which is like right in this area over here. It's up on the ledge, because remember, it's their different depths. So there's like pathways that spiral down. So you got to follow the spiral all the way down on foot, and then you can get a Rock Drake, because this map has no flyers. You can't just fly around places on a bird. Oh, what did I say about what? It's very difficult. This map is there's no flying, there's no nothing. It's a lot. It's a lot. This map is one of those holy crap maps. It is not easy. Let me go ahead and break this real quick. Craft that. Put a new one up. The devil's asshole mark, dude, it really is. It really is. It's seriously difficult. So that whole purple area is one giant irradiated area. It's literally the devil's asshole. You're going into hell. That is literally hell. And you have to have a suit. I want to see the baby, dude. Everybody's gonna want to see the baby. I'm about to pop in an hour and a half. Real time. That's real time. We got the 75 levels that we needed. I feel like a fat bastard when I say that. Yeah, that's how you get Prego. So you got to go down. Essentially, what you got to do, the taming a Reaper after you get a Rock Drake, and you raise the Rock Drake and all that. That's a whole process in itself. You take the Rock Drake down, and there's another area on the purples on the purple. So this is where I get Rock Drakes, and on the other side, in this general area, is where I get my Reapers. So the pathway starts up here, and you make your way down, and then there's something called the spine, and the spine is just basically a long metal pathway that you see, and it's got like arches and stuff. Like you'll see the spine. It kind of falls off into the purple. It's pretty cool. But basically, you follow the spine down, and on the very beginning of the path, you can see part without the spine, and then you can follow the spine to the right or go off to the left. If you go off to the left, there's Reaper Queens. So Reaper Queens are how you actually get a Reaper baby. Reaper Kings are everywhere, but Reaper Queens only specifically spawn in certain areas. And you got to find a Reaper Queen, and you beat her ass. You just straight up beat her ass until she's within an inch of her life. Literally, you have to get her under 10% health. So you get her down to 10% or less. So you just beat her until she's just barely alive, and she will start glowing red. I'm not muted, am I? I'm green. My mic says green. Am I muted? But you just get down there, you beat her ass until she's under 10% health. So literally, you want her as low as possible. And then you go in and she'll start glowing, and she will sniff at you and pick you up with her tail and inject you. So she'll splay you out, and she'll stick a spike into your chest and lay an egg. And that egg turns into a face hugger and ruptures out of your chest, just like the movie Alien. And then it turns into a xenomorph. After it turns into an adult, it becomes a xenomorph. So it's pretty wild, man. It's a very crazy tame. Oh, you're good, man. But we are going to want to make, I would say, probably a very light floor. I don't want to make a dark floor. And I do like the walls. These ones, I believe. Yeah, I think it's these ones. That's the birds and the bees when it comes to Ark. With the Reapers, man. Reapers are pretty nutty. It's one of the more difficult tames in the game. But it's worth it in the long run. It really is. Alright, I know it looks like crap, but give it a second and I will fix it. I mean, we could probably leave that wall. Because no. That side looks bad. Now, let's use this for this. And, I mean, we... I suppose that works. But now we're definitely going to want to pick this guy up. It's so bad. Why is the lighting so horrible in this game? That's much better, actually. But hell yeah. We got a little place. That looks like that looks bad. I don't like that. I don't like that so much that I'm going to pick this wall up. And I'm going to oh, I don't know if I can actually... Yeah, that fixes it. That looks good. Doesn't look bad. I do not like that. Skin settings do not auto open. The auto close is probably okay. All right. Well, we have about an hour and a half before we give birth to our little baby. But this baby's not going to be completely raised for a couple of days, which is going to be nuts. And on top of that, I'm not going to leave it out. So it's definitely going to be a hot minute before I can actually ride around on a Reaper. But we got a Reaper. And it'll be a 165 when I pop it out. Because it was a level 90 that got us, which means that we're adding 75 levels on top of that 90, meaning it is going to be 165. Which isn't horrible. It's not the best. And we will continue to look for a max level Reaper, which will be the more optimal thing. You know, we'll get a max level so that way we can do that. And we'll go through the same process, but after we get a max level, all we got to do is get a cloner. Once we get a cloner and a max level, then we can just clone the max level over and over again. And it's worth it. Reapers are very much so worth the cloning and the expense of shards. A couple of boss fights and you get yourself a Reaper. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. They are an amazing tame. They're just basically an all-arounder. And they are just monstrous. And they have such an armor. As long as nothing's got, you know, a light source coming off of it. And then all the other maps, there are no light sources, you know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about light pets if you're playing PvP. I could just I could give birth to my Reaper baby in here and just let it eat catfish. Yeah, I'll get you one, man. I've already told you I'd get you one. I can't promise I'm going to give you this one, but I'm going to get you one, yeah. This is my map. I said that before the map even came out. I enjoy this. I don't know how much I actually enjoy this length of time that it takes in officials. It just takes such a long time. But once I can get a max level, then it'll be a cloner, man. If I can get a 150 Reaper or anything almost equivalent, you know, like a 140 or 145, 150, those are cloner worth. So we will have to wait until then, but it takes time. It takes a lot of time. If this was unofficial, I could just hammer them out, just bam, 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 bam. But with it being An official server, that's where the time comes into play. Hey, what's up over there on Kick? Are you ready for the next step? Oh, ready for the next map. I thought that said step for some reason. I mean, yes and no. We're over on officials right now. Extinction, I mean, yeah, but you know how they release the maps every time, man. Every time they release the maps, it doesn't matter if you're prepared or not, you can never bring anything into the map. You got about a month, sometimes more, before they turn the transfer system on in the new maps. I don't even know if they've got the transfer system on in Aberration yet, because it's still pretty new. We should get tech dinos. They're supposed to be releasing things as they were. So tech dinosaurs should be a thing that they should be re-releasing here soon. Because that was in Extinction. I'm excited for the Mad Max stuff. That stuff's going to be cool, man. So the skin packs that they have. Because all of this stuff is all skins. These are all modded skins. These aren't actual skins from Bob's Tall Tales. A Tech Giga. I mean, that would look cool. But I don't know. I don't know. I think the Rexes, maybe a Tech Spino would be cool. But I think that the Gigas are just, I mean, I don't know. That would be a little too much, I would think. Because Tech dinosaurs can spawn, I think, 20% higher than other dinosaurs. So I believe that Tech dinosaurs, they go up to 185 or 190 maybe? 184, I want to say. I don't know. I know they're higher. So they can spawn in at a higher level. A Tech Karchar. That would be terrifying, man. And if you got a high level one, it would just be... We still have an hour and 20 minutes before we give birth to this baby. We're currently pregnant with a Reaper. If you can see it down that way. Whichever, that way. It says Reaper gestation. And we got the plushies. We're on officials, by the way, as well. So we are playing on... If you look up top there, that way. Second box over. It says NAPVE Aberration 5694. So we play on North American PVE server 5694. Which is cool. But then again, it kind of sucks because officials is a draw. It is such a drawn out thing. It's drawn out. Drawn out. You play on unofficials? I mean, unofficials is where I learned how to play. I actually learned how to play on Fibercraft. And then I got into more standard play, and then just recently with I don't want to say recently, but in the time that I've played Ark, most of it's been on unofficials. But as of lately, I've put about 1,000 or so hours into officials here on ASA, maybe a little more than 1,000. Yeah. Yep. I do like the stat boosts and unofficials, man. It makes casual play a little bit more accessible. You know what I mean? When you're not waiting days for something to raise up, and you're only waiting like maybe an hour or two for a baby to turn into an adult, compared to the, I believe 3 days, 3 days and 17 hours is what I was told earlier for my Reaper baby on official servers. So it's way more casual on unofficials. You know what I mean? And that's one of those things that I enjoy. I enjoyed the casual gameplay. I wasn't a massive fan of officials being so long, but in the end of the day, I mean, officials, there's just something about officials that it feels more real, you know what I mean? Because you're putting in all this time. You don't want things to die because it's not as easy to, do certain things. Raising babies, it's a drawn out long process, so it makes you more keen on making sure your animals are taken care of, you know what I mean? You're not as risky most of the time. Yeah, I am too. I am too. It's pretty crazy. You don't see a lot of crossplay. There are certain games that are crossplay. Microsoft, Sony, and you know, uh, just PC games in general, like being able to play on any system. I could go all old man here and say, back in my day, you'd never see Nintendo be able to play with. Oh, there's Junior. You'd never see Nintendo play with. Um, what's it called? PlayStation. Junior can't see inside this glass. NES, yeah. Yep. So you already know. That was one of my first ever experiences with a video game was the NES. But then we got a Super Nintendo. Then we got the Super Nintendo Mario 3, Super Mario Party, not Mario Party, Super Mario 3. There's Junior. You can't see me, but I can see your chunky ass. You can't see me. You can't see me, Junior. Every Zelda game, yeah. As you can tell, I kind of have a thing for Zelda myself. It's one of those. Zelda's one of those games that it's just a classic. I like the story behind it. I just like Zelda. I haven't played the newest one, but I've played Breath of the Wild. My son, he absolutely loves. He loves Zelda himself. He really does. It's a good game. It's a great story. I actually got him to start reading because if you've played Breath of the Wild, you know that most of the cutscenes and most of the dialogue is written. And I got him interested in the story, and he wanted me to read it. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But he wanted me to read it for him, and I got him interested. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop reading it. You got to start reading. And he's like, it's just too much reading. I don't want to do that. And he wasn't a very strong reader. This is when we were teaching him how to read. And he caught on. He started sounding things out, and he became an excellent reader because, and this was when he was really, really little, years and years ago. But he wasn't a very strong reader at that point. Like, he could read, obviously, but he didn't like it. God, what the hell's going on? Oh, God. Calm your tits. Why is everybody going nuts? Neutral. Go neutral. Yeah. My kids, he really enjoyed the hell out of it. He's actually reverted his game save so that way he could get back to the original copies of it so he can do exploits and stuff. Like, he knows the game from inside out. Like, he does some exploity stuff that I've never even tried, but he's actually really good at it. He's like a savant when it comes to certain things video game related. And he scores nationally too in school, so he's up there. Both my kids, actually. They will be able to get into a college that they pick from themselves. I mean, what's wrong with the cryopods? I don't really see anything too bad with the cryopods. I haven't had any problems with them myself. I know they're crap when it comes to not being able to throw them out. I know a lot of people hate that. You can't throw them out anywhere. You have to be around a cryopod fridge or cryo fridge, which I like. I think that they should have so many cryo fridges. I mean, yes and no. If you got it gives you the opportunity to have multiple bases. So if you have a farm area or anything like that, you can have a fridge there. But it's just your random bases. Right now, I could have 2 fridges if I really wanted to. But I don't really have a very much farming area on Aberration. So I don't mind it. But I used to play PvP, that's why I don't mind it. In PvE, you should be able to throw cryopods out anywhere. I mean, it's PvE. You're not playing Pokemon battles over there on PvP, you know what I mean? But in PvP, if you're sitting there and you see a guy and all of a sudden you're fighting him and he pocket Giga, you know what I mean? All of a sudden you're fighting a Giga now, and it's like, well, the only thing that can counter this is my own pocket Giga, and you got to throw a Giga yourself or you're just dead. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. There's like in any part of Ark, anywhere that you go on Ark, there's a reason why I built my egg hatchery a certain way. Because if you throw an egg down right here, even on official PvE, and another person can get close enough to it, you can grab eggs through the walls. You can also grab them through the floors. So you got to build a certain way and keep an airlock so nobody can get in. See, Junior's over here trying to get in, but nobody can get into this room. Even with the gap right there, there's no way of getting into this room unless I let you in. So what a lot of people do is they'll actually sneak in and they'll sit, you know, in areas that you're not expecting them to sit, and they'll hide and they'll wait. Junior, I'm not too worried about Junior, but you know, people that aren't on your tribe or people that aren't, you know, anything like that, they'll they'll come in and steal your eggs. They'll come in and just steal random stuff that you have thrown out. If you get your if you popcorn things out to grab them up, they'll run up and steal them real fast. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass. It really is. There's a lot of just shitty people out there, the griefers and whatnot. And I'm good. Or if you unclaim something and you claim it, before they can claim it. Yeah, they can steal your resources and and all that stuff out of drops because there's no way of there's no drops in here unless you go up to the surface, and it's kind of hard to see it because the chat on my overlay is kind of covering it, but it says tonight is a 50% night, 50% day, and with Aberration you gotta be careful because the surface turns into a giant lava pool. You're being bombarded by radiation during the day, so you can only go up to the surface during the evening and the night, and you have to get back before it turns day. So essentially, that's the only place that you can find your normal drops, but there are cave drops. So you'll find the little cave drops all over the place in here, and because technically we're underground in Aberration, it's a giant cave. And basically, you got to get in there, and they're very limited. There are not very many of them and areas that you can access. So what people do is they'll stand by it, and they'll wait for somebody to come up to it. They'll hide in the bushes with ghillie. And this is in PvE as well. And they'll just wait for somebody to put all their resources in there. And they'll just steal it because they can both access the crate at the same time. So if you're laying by in a ghillie suit and somebody comes up and puts a stack of metal and a whole bunch of other resources in there, you can steal it because you can access it at the same time as them. People can be malicious, man. People can be very malicious in this game. PvE, PvP, it doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's part of the game. It's just like PvP. I think it's wrong that you go in and stab the shit out of everybody's dinosaurs, kill them off. You know what I mean? And then steal all their stuff. I think that's pretty wrong. But it's a video game. It's supposed to feel like that, you know what I mean? It's supposed to feel they want it to feel as real as possible. So, and you get some sweaty people on PvP that I'm never going to. Yeah, I used to play PvP. I used to. But there's just too much shit going on in ASA, excuse my French, for me to be comfortable in PvP. There's too many cheaters. The servers are just kind of crap. Everything's kind of janky right now. So PvP is off the list for me. Even if there were no cheaters, with the amount of server lag and the amount of crap that the servers, how crappy it feels, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't think I'd play PvP. I feel like if I wanted to play player versus player, I would prefer to do it in a different game. One that's centered around PvP. I'm halfway tempted to try it out on Space Marines 2. I haven't played PvP on Space Marines 2, but that might actually be fun. So pyromanes actually spawn on the blue. They spawn in the blue zone on Aberration, and they spawn in the purple zone on Aberration. They're a little bit more rare in the blue zone. They're a little bit more frequent in the red zone, but they spawn in the blue and the red. But you can find them in a lot of maps, actually. You can find them on Scorched Earth. You can find them on Aberration. You can find them on the center, yeah. With the boat trap, yeah. I mean, they're pretty straightforward tames. All you got to do is just go in and shoot them, or get them wet, shoot them, and then ride them and kill all the stuff in the area. They're not too difficult. Some of the new tames are actually pretty unique when it comes to taming them. Oh yeah, a lot easier than Shadowmanes. They are much easier than Shadowmanes. Sneak up fish baskets. I see him up there. I'm in my room. I honestly don't know. I don't know what the next fantastic tame will be. To be honest, I thought they were going to be releasing one for each of the maps. But apparently not. I would have assumed that they would have released something new for this map. But the Yeeling is not considered a fantastic tame or anything like that, so I don't know. Oh, we got an hour. We have to equip the gene scanner to actually look at what it is in there. For each non-story map? Alright. See, I was hoping that they were going to drop Ragnarok like they said that they were, but I think they're focusing on Extinction before Ragnarok drops. But Ragnarok was supposed to drop this month. But I haven't seen anything. No, we just unlocked it, but I don't have the electronics. I'm being bottlenecked by pearls on this map. So we've got about 137, I thought. No, we used them yesterday. So we made this, which cost, 100. So we made this and this, excuse me. So we spent 130 electronics, but it takes us such a long time to get the pearls. It's kind of ridiculous. I need to get an angler fish, to be honest, and just swim around and see if we can't get some pearls that way. My animals are watching you. My little stuffed chibis. But I hear it's pretty awesome. I hear they are actually pretty good. Why are you killing your raptor? But we built this thing instead because it's a little cheaper on resources, and I don't know what it does completely yet. So we got a couple of good genes, I think, and we're gonna try it out with the Reaper baby. Maybe try to install some good genes on it. But because I mained on Aberration the last time on ASE, we are still learning some of the new stuff, but I'm trying not to look anything up. Good Lord. It's taking you a while to get his ass. You're stuck, Junior. The funny thing is I could go in and actually cut through. There's a staircase going up to my room. But we just have an hour before we have to pop this Reaper out. Got a little airlock here, so we're good there. I might bring down a storage chest, so that way we can what's it called? Put our stuff in, excuse me. So they have a picture of it. There are supposed to be Mad Max skins and stuff like that. So we should be getting like a Mad Max set of random, stuff. So I can only imagine it's going to be like brutal stuff, like blades and. You know what would be awesome if they brought the dune buggy back? That would be crazy. We get to ride around on a dune buggy. but they're supposed to be doing Mad Max style stuff. Excuse me. Which is going to be cool. It's definitely going to be a unique looking thing. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something with the dune buggy. It just didn't really work in the last game, and I hope that they can get it to work in this game. But I doubt it, man. They can't get the Drake to work right. So for them to, excuse me. So for them to actually get the buggy right, so it doesn't like get stuck on rocks and shit. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that was the skin for that. Yeah, I believe it did when it first came out too, in ASC. But it does use stamina to glide. Which isn't horrible, but it does make for a nasty landing at time or two. I mean, Rockwell is very difficult. This map's boss is one of the most difficult bosses in the game, and to be honest, the only reason why I haven't even been planning to fight Rockwell right now is for the simple fact that I'm waiting for transfers to transfer open. When transfers open up, that means that I can grab cactus broth, and I mean it's a pain in the this boss fight is one of the most difficult in the game, but it's also one of the easiest in the game. With cactus broth, it literally, you just go invisible, you don't bring a shoulder pet, you stay away from all the enemies, you get the highest level shotgun you can get, and a shit ton of rounds, and all your stamina pots and all that stuff, your shadow stakes, and just stuff to make you hit harder. And you just shoot all the tentacles, and you can also have friends come in. They have to have the same setup. Cactus broth is a must, because it doesn't allow enemies to see you, so you can run around, take the tentacles out, and kill Rockwell really, really easily. It's just the fact that if you don't have that cactus broth, and there's no cactus sap or cactus or anything on this map. Yeah, yeah. But with Aberration, it's very difficult, and it's supposed to be, you know, like that's just Aberration. But it can be very easy, depending upon how you do it. You know what I mean? And the easiest way to do it would definitely be to just use cactus broth, and that's the reason why I haven't. The lore on the game is just nuts, dude. This is one of the craziest ones. The Aberration. This map is nuts. They tried blowing it up, messed it up. And now crazy stuff's happening. But yeah, I honestly, man, the whole game, I love the lore behind the arcs. Like just the idea of how this all started, you know, and the craziness behind the humanist and the transhumanist and all that, and then they blow the hell out of the earth, and they decide, well, we're just basically committing a mass genocide on our own species, and we've destroyed everything. So let's come together and try to make a plan and, you know, fix ourselves. They make the Genesis ship, and then they make the you know, the arcs. They cookie cutter all that shit out. Yeah, yeah. The long video, right? It's like 2 hours long, and they go over all of the lore and the backstories, and even your position in the game and what you're considered as the one that tries again. Yeah, it's an awesome video. It was very good, man. It was one of the best renditions of the story. It was easy to comprehend. It's like a movie, you know. It's good stuff. All right. I'm going to go grab a snack and top my coffee up real quick. I will be right back. I am back. Still got about 40 minutes. But I'm happy we got the experience we needed for the maximum levels. It's good stuff. And now we sit here and do a whole lot of hurry up and waiting. Yep. Just gotta. And this is just the beginning of it. That's the big thing. That unofficials you don't have to worry about it. When you give birth to something and it takes an hour, 2 hours for it to raise up, this sucker's gonna take days. It's probably gonna take like 8 hours just to become a juvenile. Which will be fun. Well, shit. $15. Oh, is 2X over? Is this the last day for 2X? Oh, this is gonna suck. Well, this sucks. So it's going to take quite a while for this Reaper to grow. Oh, this sucks. I hope the time doesn't go up. I hope it stays at 36 minutes or however long, 30 minutes. But I don't want to log off, because as soon as I log off, then the Reaper baby stops. And if it does double my time because 2x is over, then we will be doing this for another hour. But if I can whittle the time down, if I only get, 20 minutes, then that's 40 minutes. So I'd like to whittle this down. But this sucks. I'm going to have to do this whole process for a Reaper that's not max level. If we would have found a 150, that would have been so good. We would only have to have done this process one time. But now that we have it, we will be able to hunt down a whole bunch of Reaper pheromones and stuff like that, and survive down in the red zone a little bit easier. Riveting gameplay. Well, I'm happy I got pregnant yesterday. That just means that we got this whole pregnancy out of the way before 1X is turned on, which is gonna suck. Still gotta raise a baby in single X servers, which is not fun. It's gonna take some serious time. It might take all week. It's gonna literally take all week. Long 15 minutes. It's a long 10 minutes. So we'll be able to knock the time down a little bit. I'm hoping that when we log back on after the update, we'll be at 20 minutes or whatever still. But we got all the difficult stuff out of the way so far. Now it's just raising it up, which is still going to be quite a pain, but I would say not as painful as a damn rock drake. Rock drake, we have to get specific food for it while it's a baby, so, and that shit spoils quickly. Reapers just straight up just eat meat, so we can hand feed it cooked meat, and we won't have to worry about getting nameless venom or anything like that. Imprinting's gonna be a pain in the ass though, but you know, it will go as it goes. If you guys are just joining us, appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out, chatting up. If you're new, definitely subscribe, please, and thank you. We've been on a dry streak. Haven't had any new subscribers in days and days. I would dare I say a week or more. We've been at 185. We actually lost a subscriber somehow last night. So definitely use the likes and the subscriptions. We need to get 500. so that way we can actually partner up. And we've got the hours now, believe it or not. We are over 3,000 hours of view time. So we have more than enough time. I have a funny feeling that we'll get the 4,000 hours that we need for the second process and the whole YouTube partnership. But my bottleneck with this is definitely the subscriptions. People just aren't subscribing. Which sucks, but it's cool at the same time. It's not a big deal. So, and with us being a newer channel, and the content that I'm making, not a lot of people actually enjoy me standing in a square room. So, I think we got like 2 minutes until we get booted. I'm gonna stand firm. Try to cut as much time off of this gestation as possible. Not long now, yeah. Not long now. But yeah, it's we're just waiting on the server reset. We'll jump right back in. Yeah, we're kind of stuck until we can get more subscribers. Once we can get subscribers in, we'll be able to partner up real quickly, because I got the time out of the way now, so we don't have to worry about the time. But we need that 500 subscribers, and it's back to 1x. Yeah, that's what everybody was just saying on the server. They said bye bye 2x. That's why I want to get this timer down as far as possible, because I'm afraid that if we don't, it's gonna double the time. So yep, we are now taking it down for official maintenance. Good stuff. Wonderful. Is it going to be taken down yet? We're still ticking time down. It says 22. We can still take stuff out. So I don't think it's taken down quite yet. And it's probably right now. Timer's still going down. Waiting for it. Oh, there it goes. And timer's still kicking, but can't pull anything out. So go ahead and leave the server. That 1X is going to be brutal, though. I mean, it's not too hard to get resources, though, so I'm not too stressed myself, but it is definitely going to be brutal. The pearls are going to be the most difficult. The pearls are already difficult to shit regardless. Might still reset my client real quick. Still not done yet. Oh, come on, game. That's what I'm curious about too, man. So if it goes back up, then we'll be at about 50 minutes. But maybe like 40, 45, somewhere in there. But I have a funny feeling that it's going to keep the same timer. It'll probably keep the same timer, and then it will probably go from there to normal 1X after its birth. But I could be wrong. I do not know. But I'm curious. I'd like to know. Yep, we'll have an hour to pop. Yep. But we might still be at like 25 minutes. We're gonna see. Excuse me? 5 hours? What the hell do you mean 5 hours? What? An hour? What? Apparently we have 5 hours until it pops. That's that's not right. Well, I guess we got arced. 5 hours. So I think what's going on here is it takes 6 hours when it's on 2x. So I think it's giving me the full time back and only taking away the time that it took away to begin with, because we got 5 hours. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of arc logic this crap was. But it's a little broken. It's not okay. That's kind of stupid. Still not right. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, that's a little stupid. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. I don't know how much I want to sit around and wait. We've got another 5 hours. Jesus. We just went from 20 minutes to 5 hours. How does that even work? Here I'm sitting here thinking worst case scenario is going to be an hour, or around about an hour. Turns out to be 5 hours. What kind of crap is that? Is that a... That's not good. Really? Junior brought a Reaper? Well. Oh, okay. Junior, you brought a Reaper. What is going on? I guess Junior lured a Reaper over here on accident. This is not good. And I can't hit it? Really? Why I can't hit you? Well, this is wonderful. Oh, yes. Can you shut? Well, this is unique. Wonderful. I don't even want to mess with this. This is just depressing. Went from 20 minutes. If only I would have got on 20 minutes sooner. Goodness. And Junior's got a damn Reaper that spawns on me. You big asshat. Can you come over this way, maybe? Come down? Yes. So maybe we can work with this. No. Are you stuck there? I think it's actually stuck there because I had the door open. Where the hell's my spider? You better not be being dumb. Stop it. Neutral. All right. Cosmo just has no chill. I got acid in my eyes. Cosmo. Excuse me. It's like a weird hiccup burp thing. You broke my lights, you asshole. Creature was recently injured. Oh, come on. Snarling little asses. Meat and what are these? Actually, you're right. Raptor. Junior stuff. Pracer saddle. Slingshots and tools and arrows and bulb dog. Gotcha. And that's just stone stuff. Guess I'll take that. Steal his his cosmetics. Oh, you're good, Junior. It is not a big deal, dude. That Ravager's going to be a pain in the ass. It's all good. I'm not too worried about it. The biggest pain in the ass in this whole story is the time being reset on this damn baby. That's the most annoying part. The most annoying part out of all of it. And what is out here that's over 150? It's gonna bother me. Where is this 150? Is it over here? Oh, it's this guy. Right? A 185? Was it you? Yep. 185 is max level for Drake. Hey Blaine, how you doing, man? Long time. Oh, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Just kind of hanging out. Got a Reaper baby that's gonna bust out of our chests in 4 hours, 45 minutes. It's not the highest level Reaper, but a decent enough level Reaper. Got a level 90, so we're gonna get an additional 75 levels on it. Yeah, sure. I can go on a quick little... I mean, it's Aberration, so we don't really have a massive base or anything. But yeah, we're right here. I was just kind of exploring around real quick. This is my base from the top. There's a Ravager right here that needs to be dealt with. There's two. So this one is going to be a little difficult to do the boss until they open up transfers. It's damn near impossible right now to do the boss, and especially at higher levels, unless we have cactus broth. Once we get cactus broth, then we'll be able to really hammer out the boss. But it's kind of difficult to do it without either A, a massive team and some high level stuff, or B, cactus broth. Let me put this guy up real quick. So the base isn't massive or anything like that. Actually, let me sit up. That guy's up. Check the inventory real fast, make sure we're not getting rid of anything important. Got some free tools, which is cool. Some more arrows, great. Probably gonna want to start making some meat. This is the main hall. I need to kind of move things around and make it look a little bit more appropriate. But this is the main area. The windows took a really long time. Let me actually go out to the front here and I'll show you what it looks like. It's one-way glass. Alright, Blaine. But it's one-way glass all the way around. Looks pretty cool. And then out here is our storage yard for all the dinos, like our barn and our hatchery. So that's the large animals, small animals, and then up top we got the hatchery right here. We can kind of see into the main part of the base over there. And then my bedroom, which I currently have a catfish in there, is over here. And it's got the front end view of the base. And this is my bedroom area. Catfish is right there. Custom furniture and all that cool stuff. Modded. The modded carpet, that's from the Manners mod. And it's all one consecutive painted glass, just like up top, so there's no bars all over the place. And it looks good. I don't like how clear it is. It definitely looks a little too clear for my liking, but it looks decent enough. So it's well on its way of being a decent looking base. Excuse me. That's quite annoying though. Where should I put this big ass annoying thing? I mean, we could put it right there. Yeah, it's not the worst place. It's better than this. Still haven't fixed that though. The unlimited water glitch. But it does kind of suck that we have to wait 4 more hours. That's just, ugh. Might go whack some stuff up there in the water to grab up some pearls. You know what? We're gonna use I don't know. As a matter of fact, give me a second. Let me actually do something better than that. I need yeah, this right here. That's a refrigerator. And it's a refrigerator skin on a refrigerator. It's the Smithy. This is a mortar and pestle. This is the chemistry bench. That's a grill. That's just a table. That's a mortar and pestle. And I kind of matched everything up as best as I could. So the table, and this isn't real. This isn't an actual structure because it's the grill right here, but it just kind of makes it look decent. But this is not physical. It just looks the part, you know what I mean? You kind of piece everything together and You can resize the skin if you wanted to, so you can go in and scale the skin however you want. And that's how I kind of matched this up with that. And then that's the fabricator right there. But yeah. And most of these, I believe, all of these actually are from the modern skin pack. So this one right here, modern furniture skin. I believe it's just called the modern furniture, but this is the modern furniture skin. And this you can place on a lot of things. I know it shows a bed, but if you read it, it says you can use this skin on many storage items and modern style, and not just storage items, but other things as well. So just click on this guy right here and put him into the cosmetics. Let me actually cancel this out real quick, and I'll put on the cosmetics so I can show you. So you just throw that on the bed, and see, regular fridge, skin fridge. So it doesn't work with all of them, but for that one specifically, you want to use the bed. That's like the main. It should just have a pic, like a star or something, like the furniture mod skin, because you can use that on everything. It says, yeah, not a problem. But like this guy right here, the coffee machine. So you can actually go in and change up the different styles of it. So I have it on CM3, but there are quite a few different variants of different objects. And the same goes with these. You can get different variants of these guys as well. And I believe there's different variants of these as well. No, not this one, but this one for sure. Yeah, so you can change the variants of them if you just go in. And there's one of the L shape, so you can make it look however you want. There's some pretty cool different things. But I have it just set up for default. And each mod has its own little things that you can do with it. Like how I got this single pane of glass right here, is you have to go in and individually go into the glass options. And you go to each of the corners, like we'll do the top right. You see how it pops in and it's just like an invisible floating thing. You don't want that. So we would go in and take it out, and bam. And you would just figure out what sides you want to leave in, what sides you want to leave out. I would recommend leaving in the bottom of your single pane, the top, and the sides. As much as I wanted the sides to disappear and it to be one consecutive piece of glass, it looks weird. It doesn't look right. When you look at it from the outside, you can actually see through the glass. It's not good. It looks all right from the inside, but the outside it looks like trash. But this doesn't look horrible. And I love the marble. The marble's so good. But each of the mods that so we had an update. They took it out of 2x, and when we got back on after the maintenance was done. My time went from about 20 minutes to 5 hours, so we're at 4 hours and 30 minutes. Don't ask. Yeah, it's I'm a little. Oh God, yeah, yeah, yeah. So we have another 4 hours and 30 minutes before it pops. It's a little annoying. I was just showing Tattoo Man some of the mods and how they function. Some of them are really cool. Some of them are just different. All right. Well, if I log off, then it's not going to count down. I have to actually be on the server for it to register the gestation period. So I literally have to be on for 4 hours before it hatches. So, and that's in game. You have to be in game for 4 hours. It doesn't go while you're off. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know. It feels a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. It feels a little rough. Yeah. Well, to be honest, I might let it count down a while longer, because that's a long time, man. That's a long time. Got 4.5 hours left on this damn thing. Ugh. And we can't go down to the red zone. I hope it's not like glitched or anything. I might go just kind of hang out. Like, imagine if it's just a graphical glitch and it actually rips out of my chest. But this is going to be a definite pain in the ass. With how long it's going to take now. Try restarting to see the timer. I was thinking about it. I'm thinking that it's actually the timer. But we'll check. Why is it at 5 hours again? What the hell is going on? Is it like restart when we log off? Does it have to be 5 hours straight? I'm not understanding here. What the actual hell? Okay, so... It does reset. Holy crap. I don't like that. So even if like I like disconnect. So if I disconnect and it's not even my fault or the game crashes, then I got to reset the whole time. Oh, that's what the hell is wrong with this game? That is not how it's supposed to be. That's like... That's so stupid. Why is it... That is unreasonable. That's very unreasonable. I don't like that. Oh, man. That might need a wait. If that really resets every time I log back on, that might need a wait. We might just log off now so I don't have to watch that tick down and then get reset tomorrow. That's ridiculous. That is not even like that's ridiculous. I don't like that. Well, they need to do a 3x event. They need to do a 3x event badly. But honestly, I might just, with as much crap as going on in Ark right now and how shitty the game feels, I might start another series. I don't know though. I might start another series though. Might play some Minecraft. Just generic, regular, old-fashioned Minecraft. So we do that. I might bring in more, because I mean, as much as I don't mind doing this as a small-time streamer, we got to figure out a way to get our view count up. And Minecraft is one of those games that just oddly brings in a lot of people. So we might do that. Let me double check this real quick and see if it gets reset. Just one last time. Maybe it's just a fluke. Nope. It's absolutely not a fluke. It's going to reset every single time. So I might switch to stream over and start streaming frickin' Minecraft or something. Me and Catfish might play some Space Marines. He did say he can get on. Yeah, I could just let it just run and put him in the room, but that's gonna probably be something that I should do before the stream. You know what I mean? Like, just let it, like, I wake up at early in the morning. I got to get my kids to get ready for school, and I'm up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and doing all my stuff. So if I get up and I log on at, say, 7:30 in the morning and just let it set, and then by 12 o'clock I start streaming, I'll only have a few minutes before it pops. You know what I mean? So I'm going to plan on doing this tomorrow, and I'll probably end up cutting this stream and restarting and just kind of naming it whatever, you know. I don't know if I'm going to name it for the Minecraft stuff, or because Catfish is going to be getting on Space Marine too, so I don't know if I want to name it Space Marine, and I might just name it Let's Play, you know, and just, you know, I don't know, but you get what I mean. If I set it up for tomorrow and I get on in the morning and I just kind of AFK, it's not too bad for me if I'm not streaming. I'll just sit here and watch some videos and maybe try to edit some shorts or something and kill the time. But I can't watch videos and all that stuff while I'm streaming. So tomorrow I'll do that before the stream, and then we'll pop that Reaper out at the beginning of the stream and go from there. But that's weird. I'm pretty sure that's not how Reapers worked in the first game. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to work. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think I'm going to stop this stream, and then I'm going to start a new stream up and get set back up. And I don't know what I should call it. I think I should just call it whatever. Let's Play. Maybe I'll put the name Ask Me Anything. Alright, Tattoo Man. I appreciate you being out here, dude. For real. Thank you. And I hope your pillow stays cool and you never have to flip it, and you get a great night's sleep tonight. Well, here in a little bit. I know you're over there in the UK, so it's already probably past night time. And we will have that done in the morning, so that way when you I appreciate it, dude. So when you log on tomorrow at 12 to check it out, I will have it just about there, maybe give or take 20-30 minutes before it's out of my chest. But I'll try to set it up right. It's about 5 hours, so 7 o'clock here in the morning. That would give me the time that I need to pop it out of my chest within like 4 minutes. But I also have to attribute setup time, so I'm gonna probably do it like 7:30ish. All right, man. Yeah, give me a moment, and I'm gonna end the stream, and I'll start another one. So it's not too late. It's getting there though. 9:30 is around what time I like to go to sleep nowadays myself. Or 10 o'clock. 10:04. No, not 4. Just 10. 10's okay too. I know. 10:04. But all right, I'm gonna start doing my outro, and then we'll end the stream, and we will start a new one here in a little bit. Need to get set back up. Excuse me. And I'm gonna use the bathroom and stuff like that, and that will give people time to come back in and start watching again. But we're gonna do the whole arc thing tomorrow. I'm gonna, like I was telling Tattoo Man, I'm gonna get set up, and we're gonna have the dude running in the background. I'll AFK and watch videos and stuff while off stream in the morning, and then by the afternoon when I start streaming at 12 o'clock my time, we will be almost ready to pop out the baby. So first thing at the stream next tomorrow is going to be the Reaper baby birthing. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Hey, my wife is here too, so great timing. So let me do this outro real quick, and I'm going to end the stream, and then we'll start it back up here in a little while. I appreciate all you guys being out here. Thank you for hanging out, chatting it up, and being a part of the community. Thanks for the subscribing, the subs, and all that stuff, and all the likes and whatnot. Appreciate you guys. I hope your pillow stays cool and you never have to flip it, and you guys get great night's sleep. So thank you. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes if you come back on.